We are back with our daily sales update for eBay as we were trying to revitalize a 20-year-old eBay store that was either dead or dying. I am super excited to bring to you what we've sold. Now, a little bit of a caution. Sales have been slow, and I'm going to talk maybe about what's going on in the broader scheme of the world that maybe has a little bit of an impact and then how I'm planning on adjusting here. But we did have 2 sales since our video yesterday. These actually listed yesterday, sold yesterday. These were the brand new Dickies scrubs that we had bought. I bought those on that challenge where I did not have my phone to look anything up, but again, it was just kind of new with tags and a good brand name, and I just decided to go for it, and they sold pretty quickly. I think they sold for like $20 plus shipping, and we paid like $5 for them. Then we also sold this bundle of Apologia, Exploring Creation with Physical Science. This is homeschool curriculum. It's not ours. It's actually from a family friend who was just clearing stuff out and gave it to us to sell. So that sold for like $35, like 3 books or something like that, and plus shipping on that as well. All right, I did get to one thrift store today, and so we have 3 little finds, a lot of searching, not a lot of good stuff. It looked just kind of like it had been picked over, but we found a few things here. So first of all, I found these Boston Celtics shorts. Everything here is $5, by the way. And I couldn't find this exact match, but most of the comps for this style and era Boston Celtics shorts with kind of that older logo there, most of those were selling in the $20 to $25 range, so we'll probably aim right for that. And then we found this Paul and Shark Yachting. This is a brand that used to be really good. Now it's pretty good, kind of hit or miss a little bit, but this particular t-shirt couldn't find, again, an exact match, but similar t-shirts were selling, again, right around the $20 mark. Some had a slightly bigger logo, so hopefully that won't hurt it too much, but that's what we're going to aim for there. And then lastly, this is probably the find of the day, though there are some flaws with it. So there's this Cezanne, sorry, it's artist of some kind, Philadelphia Museum of Art, and it's like a vintage, and you can see the vintage tag. I found this exact shirt with comps between 50 and 75, but you can see there's a stain there. There's some other splatter staining. Now we're going to give this thing a good wash just to see what will come out of it, but we'll be disclosing those things. However, being vintage, I'm willing to take a slightly lesser quality when it comes to things like this, because this is more of as much of a collectible piece as anything, and maybe there's someone who's just looking for this particular shirt. So I'll probably list it right around the 50 to start with, and then we'll be looking to take offers in the $40 range on that. So we got 3 things that are going here, so we'll see how they do. We got some of those things listed. We got that Michael Jordan shirt listed from the other day. That already had multiple watchers on it. But now, overall, though, sales have been slow since last week and since the happenings of last week. And this is not a political statement here, but when people get their lives kind of readjusted by things that are out of their control, a lot of times things like buying habits will go down. And I've noticed, yesterday we did sell 5 items, but the whole weekend sales were slow. And again, yesterday into today, sales were slow. The only decent day we had was Monday. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of work to aggressively price a little bit more, because I think right now people are kind of in a little bit of a holding pattern. They're waiting to see what's going to happen with things. And uncertainty is always bad for a market. Okay, so whether you're in a stock market or just you're trying to sell products, if people are unsure, they go back to the basics. And so what I need to do is I need to position myself and my store temporarily as a store for the basics. And even if that means getting a little bit less for things just to keep the momentum going in the store, that's important. And I think it's really important as an eBay seller that you are current on just kind of the vibes that are going on in the market around you. And a lot of times people are like, well, it's slow. Well, okay, so if it's slow, what are you doing to make it go faster? You can either list more, you can list better, you can lower your prices, you can advertise more. There's a whole bunch of things that you can do. And I'm going to be fiddling with that here. And I'm going to start with, because I have the margin, I'll probably do a combo. I think I might boost my promoted listings just a little bit. I've been doing like 2%. So I might boost it up to like 3, 4, 5% just for a couple of days. And I think I'm also going to combine that with some more aggressive drops in prices. I'm already running a store-wide sale on almost everything except the brand new stuff. But then maybe combo it with some coupon stuff here going forward as well, because I can't stop selling just because people are slow to buy. I need to figure out what I need to do to make them buy and keep this store growing, so that way it can grow to something that can actually pay the bills and cover my expenses and different things like that. So that's going to be the adjustment. We'll see how quickly those things take place, but we're going to make a couple adjustments. I'm going to go these 2 orders shipped out, and then we will continue forward, and we will see you tomorrow. Let me know, have you seen a drop in sales over the last week with the events of the last week happening, or have things been steady? I'm just kind of curious if you guys are noticing the same things I am. Let me know down in the comments below.